What's up, everybody, and welcome back to VATSIM. We are in a FNO, Friday Night Operations event, which is Triple Crown. Triple Crown is a 3 horse races that, if you win, you're considered the Triple Crown. So that's happening now because the Kentucky Derby happened last weekend, and then we have Preakness in the Belmont. So I think it's the Preakness is next, and that's next weekend, and then the Belmont follows that after 2 weeks. So I grew up watching the Triple Crown, and we didn't have a Triple Crown winner until 2019 with American Pharoah. First time we had, no, it was 2018. First time we had Triple Crown winner since like 1970 something. So it's not something that's going to happen like all the time. So it's pretty cool to see something like that happen. But anyway, let's focus on what we're doing tonight. Christian, good night, sir. How are you doing, sir? Welcome from Germany. Man, it must be late there. So we are going to be Metro Tower here for the event. We do have aircraft on the ground already. We've got UPS 675 about taxi up to 21 right. He's going to be taking off here. He's this Boeing 747-800. He's going to be heading to, looks like, Louisville. So Kentucky Derby, right? Makes sense. So we're going to have aircraft coming in and out of here. We've got ground on, we've got clearance delivery, we've got approach, and we've got center. So we got the whole gambit going on here today. It looks like Papa's going to be current here in a second. Yeah, we'll maintain visual. Yeah, we'll maintain VMC right now. All right, let's see. Jessica, of course you were here. My wife, of course, she is watching. She's not actually home right now, but FedEx is better. Oh, you hurt my heart. You hurt me, Simpilot. You hurt me. UPS is better. It is better. Admit it. It's cheaper. And it gets here, so. 1 a.m. here. I understand. I've been there, so. That's good. Interesting. You don't really get people parked right there. All right, let's see if he contacts me here. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I am not that kind of a person.
Hello, Tower. This is UPS 675 holding 21 right.
UPS 675, Metro Tower, good evening. Winds are currently 080 at 4. Runway 21 right, clear for takeoff.
21 right, clear for takeoff, UPS 675.
Yeah, winds are 080 at 4, which is really coming opposite would be north flow. But, you know, it's 4 miles per hour. It's totally fine. I'm going to start tracking him. Check my ATIS here. Yeah, see, they're actually still departing, still south flow. Yeah, and that is according with our QRC as well. So, yes, he's greater than 5 knots. That's what I thought. Okay. And it looks like Papa is now current. Make that announcement here in a second. 1 second, guys. Information Papa is now current. Digital aircraft on frequency. Information Papa is now current. Winds 080 at 4. Visibility 8 statute miles. Clouds few at 3,000. Altimeter 2989. Papa is current, remaining visual. All right. Got another guy taxiing our way. He's on departure. We have, like I said, we got ground below me, approach above me. We got clearance delivery. We've got center. We are stacked all the way up. Also, we've got Pittsburgh stacked and ready. I think Cleveland Center, or Cleveland is, no one's at Cleveland, never mind. At Pittsburgh, we've got, let's see what we got. Delivery, ground, and tower. So we've got Metro, Detroit, and Pittsburgh ready to go. Pittsburgh just lacks a approach controller, but I think one's supposed to be coming on a little bit later, so rocking and rolling. Why is this guy taking so long to roll? And we got no traffic coming in, so I'm not really that big a deal. Just want to make sure. UPS 675 heavy Metro Tower. Everything okay?
I got a little problem. Stand by UPS 675.
All right, UPS 655. Just advise if it's going to be more than about 60 seconds. I'll have to get you off the runway.
Roger, I think I will disconnect. There's something wrong with my screen. Just trying to find it real quick, but I don't think I will fix it. So I think I will disconnect UPS 675.
Alrighty, come back. Well, that's sad. That is sad. But it happens. It is a sim, so things happen. Things don't go according to plan. I'm just waiting for him to actually disconnect here. Actually gonna disconnect. Come on. Why have you disconnected? If you're gonna disconnect, why have you disconnected?
You Metro Tower. Can I just go around? I mean, I will just take the what's the runway over here? It's Mike 5 and just go back on Mike 6. I just find it, but I have to wait 5 minutes.
IPS 675. Go ahead and taxi off on Papa 5. It's gonna be your left turn. Instead of the right, taxi left on Papa 5, and you can taxi back to 2 on right, and just let me know when you're ready.
Roger, Papa 5, and we'll come back to the 2-1 right, UPS 675.
Oh, so he's not going to disconnect, so he thinks he can fix it. He's just going to take 5 minutes. I bet you it's IRS. I bet you that's what it is. Bet you that's what it is. All right, we're going to look up this guy's air code here. CDN, what is that? Canadian Airlines. Really? Oh, it's defunct. Okay. Canadian Helicopters. So this guy, so we'll drop track here. Ground local. UPS 675 is going to taxi north on Papa back to 2 and right. He had some difficulties with the IRS systems, I believe. Right. Let's do this. Just going to put this over here. Okay, got some.
Tower, Canadian 91, holding short of runway 21 right at Mike 6.
Canadian 91 Metro Tower, good evening. Winds are 080 at 4. RNAV winners, runway 21 right, clear for takeoff.
I like the sound of that. All nav winners, clear for takeoff, 21 right.
Is that music too loud or loud enough, or needs to be louder? Guess loud enough, and well, I guess no. That makes sense. You guys have any questions? You are free to ask them. I am a rural pilot as well, so I also have that knowledge. I have some exciting news for next week, which I'll make that announcement on next Friday. And then there'll be some subsequent videos coming out based off that announcement. And you'll understand why once that happens. I know I'm kind of out of the bag a little bit, but... There he goes, he's rolling. And the airport? Now, yes, yeah, he's airborne. Okay. Whew. At Canadian 91, contact departure on 126.22. Have a good flight.
Going to 1262 to Canadian 1. See ya.
Alrighty. He's out of there.
And Metro Tower, UPS 675 is ready.
UPS 675, Metro Tower, already. Runway, correction, winds are 0 at 4. RNAV Sergi, runway 21 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to Sergi and to 1 right, clear for takeoff, UPS 675.
Too easy, my friends, too easy. Eating some Oreos. Very healthy for you. But tasty. Is this? UPS 675, contact departure 126.22. Have a good flight.
126.22, thank you, UPS 675, bye-bye.
All right, there's 2 departures out of here. Let's see if we got any arrivals heading our way. Doesn't look like it. No one's at least planned to arrive to Detroit just yet. Hey, looks like Pittsburgh does have departure/approach online. So if you guys want to have a short flight, you can fly from Detroit to Pittsburgh, or Pittsburgh to Detroit. Short hop. You got ATC all the way, clearance delivery all the way up the center and back down to clearance delivery. So all the way. Oops, wrong thing. All right, so we have Endeavor 2254 is taxing. That. So Endeavor will get off. He's a CRJ. I think Endeavor, is that not? It is Andrew. Andrew's one of our controllers, or was one of our controllers. Looks like he's in New York now. He's a center controller, actually, so he knows his stuff, so I don't need to screw this one up. Which means I'll probably screw this one up. That's how it goes, right? You don't want to screw it up, but you end up screwing it up. Alright, UPS is gone, so we'll delete that flight strip as well. Put him on our tracker here. But we won't actually track him until he gets to the runway and ask for clearance for takeoff, so. Let's check our ATC to see if we're actually transmitting.
4,500 scattered. Ceiling 6,500
we are
broken.
Perfect. V8 sometimes just decides to kill itself sometimes, so you gotta make sure it's still rocking and rolling sometimes. Oh, you guys, if you're tuning in now, and you haven't checked out the Discord, which first off you should, but second off, so I actually got my high performance endorsement on Sunday. Yeah, woo! I can actually fly aircraft now with more than 180 horsepower. You know, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Got some other endorsements I want to get. Complex, tail wheel, floats. Want to get those too. Where is he going? Okay, BWI. All right. Baltimore, Washington International. Here comes a screamer over the top. Maybe? Unknown type. Got on our large radar. Not being tracked by approach. 15 miles. Let's see if that's inside of our class Bravo. I think it is. No, it's outside of it. Never mind. He's clear. It's in the clear. Just keeping an eye on this guy. I don't want to be blowing past and busting my airspace. I don't know what aircraft that. I think that's a. I think, personal opinion, I think it's a fighter jet, but that's just me.
Metro Tower, Endeavor 2254, going to be ready to go at the end.
Endeavor 2254, Metro Tower, roger. And Endeavor 2254, winds are 080 at 4. RNAV Joel U, runway 21 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Jolu, runway 21 right, clear for takeoff, Endeavor 2254.
You dare bust my airspace now, brother. I'd be busting you up. What's our, oh, we're only up 10,000, so technically he can fly over us, but technically that would be in Cinder's airspace. Is he not responding? Oh, ooh, he's almost right there. If he goes above, if he goes 18,000 feet, he's in Cinder airspace. Is he inside the Class C? He's inside the Class C Vel. He's not squawking Mo Charlie. Bust him. Please bust him. He's inside the Class C Vel. He must be squawking Mo Charlie. He must be squawking Mo Charlie. Urgh. Endeavor 2254, contact departure on 126.22. Have a good flight.
Or departure, see ya.
I'm sure he sees him. I don't have to point him out. I'm sure he sees him. All right, now we're just kind of relaxing and hanging out and waiting. That's the way it goes. If you're watching, you wanna... Are you playing? I am actually. I am. I do plan to start it. I do. I've actually started reading up on it already. So, it's already in the works. It's just I want to get all the book knowledge as I can before I start the actual like training sessions. So I'm taking S3 like I did my private pilot's license, and like I'm doing all my book work first before I even step into a training session. I think that's gonna end up very nicely for me. If you're watching, you want to join in the fun, you can fly here out of Detroit. If you want to do patterns, I am totally for it. We are VMC right now. You could do pattern work here. I put you on 2 and left, and you just go at it. So if you want to practice your patterns, perfect opportunity to do so tonight. We got one aircraft on the ground. He hasn't called in a while. I think he has his clearance because he's been assigned to squawk. Usually it means he's been given clearance here. I don't think VATSIM has an official Discord, no, but each RTEC does. Oh, he's 100% inside the mode C Veil. He's 100% inside the mode. It depends on, so let me bring it back. Each RTEC has its own Discord for like the controllers. If that makes sense. They don't have it for the general populace. I wonder, let me see if VATSIM has Discord. You think they would at this point? Look like it. Yeah, I mean, they have a website, right? So I think that's what they primarily rely on. So I check out their help documents there. See if that can help you out. So that. SVM. Technically, that's outside. I like this song. I don't, not really. I use VATSIM. I don't. I mean, I guess I'm a member of POSCON, but I use VATSIM. With XPlay, I use XPilot. With Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, I use vPilot. For controlling, I use VRC. Of course, VRC is going to be dead not too distant future, so I'll probably be switching over to VStars at some point after I get my S3 ready. Still good. This is interesting. It's more like swing than it is anything else. We got convective. Looks like we got a convective storm just north of. Check the weather at aviationweather.gov. Got some convective SIGMAT. It's like the southeast. Yeah, there it is. Light moderate convective. Why is my audio not connecting? What? Try closing Discord out here. Never ends, fellas. Never ends. There we go. Y'all just be advised, we do have a light to moderate convective SIGMAT to the southeast. Looks like a little bit of a storm's moving through. Hey, Zach. I don't know if you've noticed the radar, but it looks like we got light to moderate convective storms to the southeast. Gonna turn this thing down because Get a little bit too much from me there. All right, Southwest 1335 finally went mode Charlie, which means I think he's about to push back. DOS! Finally some more traffic I can control. That sounds a little bit narcissistic, doesn't it? I want to control them. What kind of music is this, guys? Oh man, this sounds like, I just won't say what it sounds like. Oh, we got 3 arrivals now. At least. John F. Kennedy. Which, you know, they're not going to make it my time. John F. Kennedy. Okay. Bad. Not bad. So this is about how controlling goes. If you guys are ever interested, this is about how exciting as it gets. Well, that's not true. It does get more exciting than this. Oh my gosh. What in the world? had a crash here. That's odd. I haven't had that. Of course, now it's not. VATSIM isn't going to transmit, of course, now. No, that's not going to work. Thank you, crashing. We appreciate that. Not. All right, so Southwest 35 should be taxing southbound, yep, on Yankee. And they're going to take Victor up to Mike, and then they'll switch over to us right here. So now I've lost that. Cobb 2. Cobb 2's going to be Sam's. So it's going to be 2 on right. And it's going to be Sam's. All right, Lids 2. Still going to be 2 on right. And let's do Joel U. All right. Somebody is missing you. Somebody can't wait to see you. This is why I never did singing, because I would be starving. I would be starving. Simple as that. Oh man, Southwest 1335. Heading to MDW. It's a different direction. It's Minneapolis, is it not? And here I was, talking to the guy that shot my wife. What am I to do? Have you guys ever seen this type of what do they call those? Shows or movies where or plays where they would do that, where it'd be like, they would act out a scene and then they would like step aside and break the fourth wall and like talk to the audience, like narrate. And then they'd step back into the scene and keep going. This is like the music that they would play during something like that. All right, Southwest 1335 is about to be ready to go here at the end of the runway. I'll take over control there. Let's see if we got our Aegis back up.
530 1080 at 4.
Perfect. But I'm about to make some people upset, but I'm leaning Airbus. I just realized, I mean, I could fly the Boeings, and the Boeings, I feel like I know more about the Boeings than I do Airbus, but the more I learn about Airbus, the more I'm like, that's a simpler system for the pilot. So I'm leaning Airbus at this point, but it goes both ways depending on what I want to fly. So over both of those, Piper, because tower go. See, I had a crash and it must have reset. Okay, thanks. Give me about 5 seconds. Guys, what? I hate crash. I hate crashes.
Metro Tower, good evening, Southwest 1335, ready to go, 21 right.
Southwest 1335, winds are 080 at 4. RNAV Sam's, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Sam's, 21 right, clear for takeoff, Southwest 1335.
All right, I back up and I got Southwest 1335. Yeah, my VRC crashed, and so I had to restart it. I forgot to reset the frequency. Don't lose it. Why not Diamond? Well, I haven't flown a Diamond, so I can't speak to Diamond. I'm sure it's a great aircraft. They look beautiful. So I'm sure they're great aircrafts. Only thing I've flown is Piper and Cessna, so I can only really judge those two fully. And Southwest 1335, contact departure 126.22. Have a good flight.
Switch departure C, Southwest 1335.
I had the PPL. I do not have my instrument rating yet. That is my next goal. I have PPL and high performance right now. My next thing is instrument, but I was waiting to buy my own aircraft before I did that, and that is in process right now. So once that's completed, then instrument it is. Yeah, so it's just cheaper to buy your own aircraft if you're gonna keep going, and so I'm gonna get my instrument, gonna get my commercial, and then CFI. That's my kind of my goal right now is CFI. So to get there, you really need to own your own aircraft to make it. It's way cheaper. It just overall, in the end, it's cheaper. Yeah, I mean, I'll end up paying $3,000 or so every year for maintenance, upkeep, and whatever, and then plus fuel, right? But I mean, I'll just do a simple calculation real fast. See, 50 tons. That's how much it'd be to rent an aircraft. Granted, that's wet, so that's with fuel. Let's just see, 8 times 36. So that's how much it is dry to rent an aircraft at the flight school. And let's just do 50 hours, which is what is required minimum to even like be eligible to get your instrument check ride. $5,950. So compare that to what I'm putting into this aircraft right now, which will be 2,100. Let's see, plus 200. And then let's say annual next year. Right now it's coming out with fresh annual, so annual next year, let's say it's another 2,000. You know, that's 4,300. So it's just cheaper. ATP, so you had no life. That is correct. No life for you. Absolutely no life. Your life is aviation, which, I mean, that's not a bad life, but, well, your life is studying and flying. So, Lids 2, that is also going to be JLU. Let's see. So they are given, so they're cleared. These two are not cleared yet. Crack That Case by Nathan Moore. All right, let's go next. I think this guy, 11, yeah, he's going to be the next one to push back. The Delta Virtual, so he's Virtual Airline Delta. Are all these? No, Endeavor's not. Or, sorry, United's not. My wife's calling me. 1 second, guys. She forgot I was streaming. All right. So, Pilot 2.0, did you learn in a Diamond? Is that why you brought up Diamond? Was it DA-20? Class cockpit, you know, and all that fancy stuff. I learned on a Piper PA-28 151. 160 horsepower, 48 usable gallons, 4-seater, usable weight 989 pounds. I think that's right. I could be wrong on that, but I believe that's correct. Normally aspirated opposing piston engine with a carburetor and fuel pump with a vacuum driven or engine driven vacuum pump on steam gauges with a Garmin 430 non-WAS GPS. Yeah, so that's one of the biggest things right now. It's hard to get time on aircraft, right? So for me, it's always been a you know, it's besides cheaper ultimately in the long run, it's also a better way of going because you can as long as the instructor's available, you can go. And if you're just building time, well, you just fly on your own time. So Aquila AT01, I'm not familiar with that. DA40 I am familiar with. Let me look that one up. You see reinforced plastic light aircraft produced in Germany 2002 and remains production in... Okay. All right. It's a 2-seat light aircraft. So that's where you probably learned the basics. Oh, it's an actual stick. You're a stick flyer. Nice. You were. But yeah, DA40, it's a nice aircraft too. DA40 is a nice aircraft. Diamond is, I mean, I'm sure they make DA42. Yep. Now those are slick looking aircraft right there. Never flown in a Diamond, so I can't really speak to their quality. But they look really good. So they look good means they're good, right? That's how it works in the aviation world. Let's see if I can bring up actually pictures of aircraft. I downloaded any. Yeah, I don't think I downloaded any, so let me see if I can get some. I want to say I put some in my photo gallery on Google. Let me see. Yeah, I didn't. Like I didn't. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go and find them on my email. Urgh. That's a bummer. Here's this dude again. He's back. I believe it. Easily. Second. Okay. Roger. Second. It's a little worn and torn, so you guys don't judge me now. If I can get, oh, come on. There we go. Downloading some pictures for you guys so you can see the aircraft I'm trying to buy here. Alright, so that should be fine. Alright, here we go. So this is the aircraft, so this is the engine. You can tell it has some wear and tear, right? The paint's not great, but the engine, according to the mechanic that was working on it, is in good condition. This is the instrument panel. It's got the throttle quadrant, which is what I learned on, but the old style yoke, which is kind of cool. A newer autopilot, which is nice. And it has everything you need for IFR. So, good deal on that. This is what it looks like on the outside, kind of from a distance. So, this is the aircraft I'm trying to buy right now. So, yeah. Well, there you go. Whoopsies. Both been given squawk codes. They're probably cleared. Where are my arrivals at? Really see any. All right, finally, you guys backing up. Delta 1134 is being pushed back. G500. G500s are nice little instruments. Jazz. I like some jazz. Taxing. Another guy up here. Number 3544 Bravo. No, Quebec is now current. $10 aircraft on frequency. ATC Quebec now current. Winds variable at 4. Visibility 9 statute miles. Altimeter 29er89. Quebec's current. ATC Quebec is current. ATC Quebec is current. Altimeter 29er89. Whoop, VFR. Yeah. Where's Alpha Alpha Romeo? Where's that at? Oh, Alpha Alpha Romeo. Invalid airport. Aurora? Kilo Alpha Romeo Romeo? That's probably what they meant to put. Because Kilo Alpha Alpha Romeo doesn't exist.
Detroit Tower, Delta 1134 is with you on mic, 221 right.
Delta 1134, Metro Tower, good evening. Winds are variable at 4. RNAV, Joel U, runway 21 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Joel U, 21 right, clear to take off, Delta 1134.
That way he doesn't have to stop, he can just keep on rolling. We got no traffic inbound, no traffic on the runway. Get him out of there. And start track. L stands for local, which is what I am. Local controller. And he's on the roll. And he's up and off. At Delta 1134, contact departure on 126.22. Have a great flight.
Departure, good day.
Right, next will be United 1120. He's going to be taxiing to 21 right as well. And he'll be departing Joel U as well. By the time he gets there, though, it'll be clear. Looks like the Sim Captain, no, you haven't. It's still going on, man. You got hours left, brother. You got 1, 2. You got 3 hours left on this thing. You got plenty of time. Excuse me. So I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. Delta 1024. Cool deal. All right, he's going to be 2-1 right as well. And Lids 2, that is going to be a Joel U transition, or Joel U fix initial as well. Down like that. Looks like VFR's been approved, so we'll go and move that there. Though, that's not the right. Watch them real fast. Clarence Tower. November 3544 Bravo. He's heading to Kilo Alpha Alpha Romeo or Kilo Alpha Romeo Romeo. What did you say the actual airport? Yeah, I think it's Kilo Alpha Romeo Romeo is what he's looking for. If it's Aurora Municipal, that's going to be Kilo Alpha Romeo Romeo. Thanks. All right. So, interesting thing about VFR departures is they depart on a certain traffic leg. Now, they can depart on a upwind leg, which is weird, but they can, which is basically straight out. However, since they're going westbound, I'm going to have them depart on a right crosswind. And what that looks like is if he's departing runway 21 right, he would actually turn right like this, right? So he would turn right actually like this. And then once he's clear of the airport, he can continue straight on. Once he's clear of the airport, I'm going to have him contact departure on 126.22. Oh, gosh. Okay, that's interesting. Where's he going? He's going to Atlanta. He's flying VFR. What's the VL3? Vulcan? Avico VL3 Sprint, the world's fastest ultralight aircraft. He's going all the way to Atlanta in that thing? I mean, all the power to you, brother. All the power to you. It's just that's a long flight. Now, I think that can make that flight without stopping somewhere. Fun. It's 516 miles. How much? Let's see what this range is. $2,000 kilometers. So it says it can do 1,000 miles. Holy crap. That is a long flight. But apparently it says it can do it. Huh. The more you know. Wow. I am surprised. Say at least I am surprised. The Endeavors before the United. Okay. Waiting for this guy to contact me.
Trevor, good evening. Endeavor 4522. Coming up on 21 right.
Endeavor 4522 Metro Tower. Roger. Stand by. He's not quite there yet. Go and give him clearance, though. Well, I'm gonna wait for to see what this aircraft does. I want to make sure this other aircraft turns before I give him clearance. I'll give you, how long have you been controlling for? December of 2019. So, over a year now, actually. Didn't realize that. Endeavor 4522, winds are 0. Variable at 4. RNAV, Joel Yi, runway 2 and right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV, Joe, Lou, clear for takeoff, 2 right. 04522.
Start track on him for a local track. When he starts rolling, we'll start the 2-minute counter. And wait for him to start rolling here. Come on. Let's roll. Come on. Local go. Yeah. Just give VFR to Atlanta. All right, now he's rolling.
Detroit Tower, good evening, United 1120, holding 21 right.
United 1120, Detroit Tower, good evening. Continue holding short for spacing.
We'll continue to hold.
And United 1120, runway 2 and right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait for United 1120.
Endeavor 4522, contact departure 126.22. Have a good flight.
12622, we'll check 4522, have a good night. Or Endeavor 4522.
$35 more seconds. You got to give two 2-minute spacing between aircraft of Category 3, which is what both these aircraft are, to a particular fix on an RNAV departure. Along as AT observer in VATSIM Americas. As a controller observer, or it's just like you want to listen in? Because you could just listen in using the... You just log in, but whatever. But hold on. United 1120, winds are variable at 4. RNAV Joel Yi, runway 2 and right, clear for takeoff.
United 1120, cleared for takeoff.
I also don't remember how you log in as observer. I think it's like OBS underscore whatever your initials are underscore your Artec, I believe, but don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. It's been so long.
Beechcraft 3544 Bravo, holding short runway 21 right.
Beechcraft 3544 Bravo, Metro Tower, good evening. Continue holding short.
A firm, 44 Bravo.
Beechcraft 3544 Bravo, runway 21 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 44 Bravo.
Notice that based off that 2-minute track, he's basically made it to his waypoint, which is down here, Joel U, at 2 minutes, which is exactly the spacing you're looking for. United 1120, contact departure 126.22. Have a good flight.
Over to departure 12622, United 1120.
Local go. Approved, Mike. November 3544 Bravo. Winds are variable at 4. Depart right crosswind. Runway 21 right, clear for takeoff.
Alright, crosswind, runway 21 right, clear for takeoff, 44 Bravo.
It's been a while since I did that. The VFR departure. In November 3544 Bravo, contact departure 126.22 for flight following. Have a good flight.
Frequency change, 44 Bravo, thank you.
Alright, so these two have been cleared.
Trent Tower, November 69012. Correction, November 69022 Tango, holding short, runway 21 left.
November 6922 Tango, Metro Tower, good evening. Winds variable at 4. Runway 21 left at Sierra 6. Correction. November 6922 Tango. Make a left crosswind departure. Runway 21 left at Sierra 6, clear for takeoff. Got it flipped.
Clear for left crosswind departure, 21 left, 22 Tango.
Probably gonna have to hand him off to departure. And November 69er 22 Tango. Are you looking for flight following, sir?
Yes, please. 22 Tango.
All right, November 6922 Tango, contact departure 126.22 for services. Have a good flight.
126.22. Thanks. Have a good night. 22 Tango.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Still on the ground here. Oh, man, now it's starting to get busy. About time. Local go. I did. That was a fun one. So I got a new toy in today. This guy. Oh, Sentry. It is a ADS-B in receiver with GPS, WAS, backup AHRS, and carbon monoxide detector, all in this little bitty package. 12-hour battery included. I mean, this thing is so freaking cool. So cool. Starting to pack up, yeah. Starting to get some people on the ground. What I'm talking about. I am going to step away for just 1 second. Well, like 30 seconds. D21 local. I'm going to step away for about 30 seconds. Be right back, guys. And in the meantime, enjoy some members. And I'm back. All right. Sorry. Had to I took my jeans off, guys. Yes. It's just too much. Too much. No, just in some nice athletic shorts, so much more comfortable. Still got 2.5 hours to go. Oh, what have I done to myself? Delta 1024 is going to be next. He's going to be RNAV Joliu. Cool. Cool. Guess let me show you cool nifty little thing here. So, like I was mentioning, this guy right here. So I turn it on. And I bring up my iPad. And for Flight, which is the app I use here. And let's see here. Are there no aircrafts around me? That's unfortunate. Doesn't look like there's any aircraft around me to actually pick up. Shoot! I was gonna show you guys how this works. But there's no aircraft to actually show you guys. But you can see, like, there's a sectional map, right? And on the sectional map, it'll actually show aircraft traffic. But right now, it looks like, unless I'm, hold on. Ah, because I'm connected to the wrong Wi-Fi, that's why. Gotta connect to this guy. That's why it's not working. That's why it's not working.
Metro Tower Delta 1024 approaching Mike 6, we are ready.
Delta 1024 Metro Tower, good evening. Winds are variable at 4. RNAV Joliu, runway 21 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 21 right, RNAV to Joliu, Delta 1024.
There we go. All right, now I should be able to see traffic, right? Oh, there's a guy. Yay! Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that little arrow looking thing. That is another aircraft. So I'm able to see other aircraft this thing, as long as they have that 40,000 feet. Going 430 knots. Man, that thing is flying. Wow, I just did that. I just made that pun. That was not intentional. I'm so sorry, everybody. I apologize to humankind.
Delta 1024, one passing 1500.
Delta 1024, contact departure 126.22. Have a good flight.
12622, have a good night, Delta 1024.
What thing called? I don't. Wait, what are you talking about? What's what thing called? Thing I was showing you. This. It's called Sentry. And then you have iPad that syncs with ForeFlight. Allows you to see air traffic. Because I'm a real pilot, right? So when I'm flying around, this is going to really help me keep an eye out for other aircraft. How? How is Trey? Hold on. Well. Starting to get a little busy on the ground here. Say again. Gotcha. Okay. Start to get some traffic. I think we got JetBlues coming over just about to hit the Lake Michigan? Or Lake Erie. I don't remember which one it is. I think it's Erie. EW Forbes, good evening to you as well. You are most welcome for the stream. In the world is going on with this? Okay. Okay. No worries. No worries. 1024 is out of my way. We'll go ahead and remove that. I was wondering who that was kind of lurking there. You can see under observers right here. Now I know. You made a wrong turn. He's probably supposed to go to Golf, not Foxtrot. Makes a right turn here. Like he's going to. No, he did. Hey, good deal. Good deal. UCA. UCA. I don't remember what the carrier is for that one. Let's find out. Commute Air. Okay. Which makes sense for an E145. That actually kind of makes sense. Commute Air it is. Commute Air 221. All right. Bring it on, son. Bring it on. Several of the aircraft are moving now. Is ahead of who? American is ahead of the Delta. Yep. That should be the line. That actually works out pretty good. Separates the JOLU departures, which I think would be fine anyway because the spacing on the ground. So Pro wouldn't have to hold them there anyway, but I was going to have a different direction of departure.
Metro Tower, good evening, commuter to 1, Mike, approaching 1, right, ready for departure.
Commute Air 221, Metro Tower, good evening. Winds are variable at 4. RNAV Joel U, runway 2 and right, clear for takeoff.
Departure RNAV Joel U and taking off to 1 right, commuter.
JetBlue, he's not too far out now. Timer anyway. That guy's up at cruise. He's cruising over top at 37,000 feet. And commute Air 221, contact departure 126.22. Have a good flight.
2622, thanks you so much, commuter.
Metro Tower, American 9981, push off runway 21 right at Mike 6.
American 9981, Metro Tower, good evening. Winds are variable at 4. RNAV SAMS, runway 2 and right, clear for takeoff.
Set for takeoff runway 21 right, American 9981.
Just so you guys know, really, when you're a pilot, you should repeat back the RNAV thing. I'm not that kind of guy that asks, repeat back to RNAV so I know what you're going to. I mean, it's in your flight plan. You're probably going to go that way anyway. But that is something that you should be doing as a pilot. Repeating back that particular part. RNAV SAMS, runway 2 and right, clear for takeoff. That would be the appropriate response. We're also not in a super professional environment. I mean, we are supposed to be professional, but, you know, I'm not one of those guys that's going to bust your chops for something like that.
Detroit Tower, this is Delta 1544, holding short runway 21 right at Mike.
Delta 1544, runway 2 and right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 21 right, Delta 1544.
Tower American 9981, runway 21 right, airborne.
American 9981, contact departure 126.22. Have a good flight.
Roger, contact departure 126.22. Good night, American 9981.
Delta 1544, winds variable at 4, RDAF Joel U, runway 21 right, clear for takeoff. Did I not transmit that?
Runway 21 right, clear for takeoff. Delta
Okay.
1544.
Well, let me make sure I did. It has happened before. So these are cleared. D20 couldn't go. Yeah, Roger. There's a mosquito flying around here. I just saw it fly by. Mm-mm. Delta 1544, contact departure 126.22. Have a good flight.
126.22, have a nice night.
Taxiing now. Spirit's taxiing. The Delta 1976 is going to be taxiing, or United 1976 will be taxiing next. All right, we'll be wrapping up the stream here momentarily, but I'll be serving as tower controller for a while longer. But I'll be wrapping up the actual stream here momentarily. So it's been fun though. Had lots going on, decent traffic. But I did want to get a stream in for you guys today. I'll be getting some more in next week. I promise we'll get streams in next week. It'll be flying streams. Just wanted to get something in this week for you guys. So thanks for stopping by and thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Let me stop this music. And hope you guys will like. Actually, I'm asking you. Hit the like button down below. Hit the share button down below. Share it with your friends. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Hit the subscribe button. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. and then hit the bell notification icon so you get notified when I go live, release a video, post a thing. I don't blow up, and I'm not doing this something every day, so don't have to worry about that. And of course, don't forget you can join down below to help support me. Little as I think it's $4 a month. Really, really, really helpful if you could do that. So yeah, hit that buttons down below. Like, comment, share. If you're watching this after this is over, comment. That helps the YouTube algorithm. Tell me your favorite part about ATC. Have you had any experiences with VATSIM ATC? Have you been in the VATSIM pilot? Let me know in the comments down below. I read all of them. I do, and I reply to most of them. So leave a comment down below. Again, thanks for watching. And let me get this stuff up right here. All right, it's time for me to go. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Up in the sky.